There are tales of legendary performers who fought the system, lived by their own rules, ultimately defining the system they once fought. This isn't one of those stories.
There was an element that laughed behind his back, like, look at this goofball. But once he picked up that guitar, man, they all shut up.
He was rebellious. He didn't care about making it big or any of that stuff.
Get used to being alone. Change your words to the song. Start singing again.
He was the biggest and the smallest and the loudest and the quietest and the sweetest and the meanest.
He was homeless. Basically lived with people and on the mercy of people.
I mean, that's a very important part of Blaze, was the fact that he stood up for the underdog and he stood up for right. I mean, he was killed doing that.
Blaze chose literally to die for his beliefs.
The last thing that he said was, please don't let me die.
I think he knew the end was near.
So the fact that Blaze died was not maybe that big of a surprise, but certainly the way that it happened was absolutely a bummer.
I'd like to die like that. I think he went to heaven the right way. He lived a good life, but he'd also died right. He's a big hero, man.
From Austin, Texas, comes the true story of a man destined for obscurity. This is the tale of Blaze Foley, the duct tape messiah.
The sun came up, it was another day, and the sun went down, you were blown away. Why'd you let go of your guitar? Why'd you ever let it go that far, drunken angel?
He'd always said that he wanted to be a legend.
They are really great songs, and I think it took people a long time to figure that out.
I said, well, it's too bad you can't be a cowboy forever. And he said, Blaze did.
Blaze Foley, the duct tape messiah.
He always got involved.
Always got involved. And if I'm...
I think that's what killed him.
Yeah. Well, duh.